Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is November 20th, 2025, and we're diving into the latest earnings report from Maximus, a leading provider of government services. Joining us is John, senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Maximus has just released their fourth quarter and full year results for fiscal year 2025, and there's a lot to unpack, from revenue growth to strategic initiatives for the upcoming year.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Maximus reported a full-year revenue of $5.43 billion, which is a 2.4% increase from the previous year. John, can you elaborate on the factors driving this growth?
Absolutely. The revenue growth was primarily driven by a 3.9% organic increase, largely due to high demand for clinical services within their U.S. Federal Services segment. This segment alone saw a 12.1% increase in revenue, highlighting its role as a key growth engine for Maximus.
And what about profitability?
Maximus achieved an operating margin of 9.7% and an adjusted EBITDA margin of 12.9%, both reflecting year-over-year margin expansion. Their adjusted diluted EPS for the year was $7.36, up from $6.11 last year, indicating strong operational performance and effective cost management.
Segment performance and strategic initiatives. John, let's delve into the segment performance. How did the different segments fare this year?
The U.S. Federal Services segment was a standout, with revenue increasing by 12.1% to $3.07 billion, driven by both anticipated and unforeseen volume growth in clinical programs. However, the U.S. Services segment saw a 7.7% decline due to the previous year's excess Medicaid-related volumes. Outside the U.S., revenue decreased by 8.7% due to divestitures, though there was a positive organic growth of 4.1%.
What strategic initiatives is Maximus focusing on for fiscal year 2026?
For 2026, Maximus is prioritizing expansion in U.S. federal markets and leveraging AI-enabled automation to enhance productivity. They expect revenue to range between $5.225 billion and $5.425 billion, with an adjusted EBITDA margin of approximately 13.7%.
EPS forecast and analyst expectations. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of $1.63 for the quarter. How did Maximus perform in this regard?
Maximus reported an adjusted EPS of $1.62, which is just shy of the forecast by 1.1. While it's a slight miss, the overall financial health and strategic direction of the company remains strong, as evidenced by their robust full-year performance and future guidance.
Cash flow and shareholder returns. Let's talk about cash flow and shareholder returns. How did Maximus perform in these areas?
Maximus generated $366 million in free cash flow for the year, demonstrating strong cash generation capabilities. They also returned significant value to shareholders, repurchasing 5.8 million shares for $457 million and declaring a quarterly dividend of 30 cents per share. Their leverage ratio stands at 1.5x, providing financial flexibility for future investments.